What is up YouTube, it's Kingfisher745, and in this video we are finally going to unlock the Destroyer. This took a little bit longer than I thought it would because we started out amazingly with hardly any duplicates. But that 8th and final cover, well, that was another story. Still, here it is, the unlocking of Destroyer, his comic cover collection, his storyline, and a brief first look at him in PvE. And there it is, the cover that took as long as the other 7 covers combined. And that missing cover is, or was, Thor Volume 1 number 266. Over the past few lockbox characters, I've been having terrible luck with that final cover. But you know what? All that's over now. We got Destroyer and I'm not going to complain. The only character that remains now is Angela, but getting her will be easier said than done. And that's because I have a family vacation next week. So I'll be right in the middle of that when PvP ends. Okay, and just like I figured, Destroyer's dialogue consists of dots. However, Loki does have something to add. Do not worry, Agent. The essence I have collected to power the Destroyer will prevent it from disobeying your orders. It's perfectly safe, trust me. Well, I have to say I have a difficult time trusting Loki, but I'm sure to work out. Fingers crossed. Next, moving on to the comic cover collection itself. As always, let me know which covers you're missing in the comment section below. Or if you already have Destroyer, what level do you have him at already? And how are you liking this character so far? Alright, so first we have Thor King Size Special Volume 1 number 2. Original art by the man himself, Jack Kirby. Then moving on to the second issue, we have Thor Volume 1 number 151. Another amazing Kirby cover from 1968. Next we have Thor Volume 1 number 266. Then for the final cover in the top row, we have Thor Volume 1 number 381. A Walt Simonson cover. Moving on to the second row, first we have the Mighty Thor Volume 1 number 476. A more modern looking but colorful cover, I like it. But next we have the Mighty Thor Volume 1 number 477. It looks like Thunderstrike's actually in this one as well. Then moving on to the next to last cover, Thor Volume 2 number 2. Then rounding out this comic cover collection, we have Thor Volume 2 number 36 by Winston Churchill. No, I'm just kidding, it's Ian. But perhaps he's a relative. So that's it for our comic cover collection for Destroyer. And now the only thing left to do is take a look at his story and then try him out in PvE. Destroyer, as always, has a lot to say. But here's Loki. Ah, Agent. What impeccable timing. I thought I would surprise you with a gift for all you have accomplished and our growing friendship. Aw. This is not a gift, but a devastating weapon that belongs to the Allfather. Oh, come now. How often have I, or the Enchantress, thwarted my father's defenses to control yon Destroyer, Agent? A lot. Should I not use these same methods for the betterment of Midgard instead? And besides, I had help. Enchantress, you had a hand in this? If you are trying to bring Earth to ruin in these times of strife, I say thee nay. Oh boy, you're getting the horseman all worked up. Stay your hammer. I only assisted Loki as a gesture of goodwill. You will find the binding enchantment I have conjured only allows the Destroyer to be directed by the mortals. Not I, nor the trickster. See, Bill, you got all worked up for nothing. I will have words with Thor on this matter, but for now, Agent, the Destroyer is a powerful weapon. But there may be repercussions in the future. Tread lightly. Okay, so that's it for the storyline. Now let's get into some action. I'm going to go ahead and use him with Enchantress, who's getting close to level 14. Also, we happen to be running Season 2, Chapter 7, Mission 6. This is one of my favorite missions for leveling 2 heroes at once. Also, as you can see, I have been using the new Anniversary Trench. I also still have my counterattack weapons. These definitely help speed up fights. But I still think we should get to see a few actions from Enchantress as well as Destroyer. Not to be confused with Destroyer, the scary Godzilla villain. Tell me he wouldn't make a great teammate. But anyways, we're going to get our first turn with Destroyer right after these counterattacks. After this, there's one villain down but still plenty to choose from. And taking a brief look at Destroyer, There's the Engine of Destruction, and that incredible mystical construct. He's immune to so much, it really is impressive. Also, being a generalist means he has no weaknesses. But here's Disintegration Beam, which has deadly crits, as well as exploit stun. Okay, so we get 2,276. That's not a bad hit, especially a non-crit from a level 1. I've been hearing his attack is weak, but after seeing that from a level 1 destroyer, and just thinking that it has deadly crits, well, it seems like it has promise to me. I don't know, we'll have to see. Then another move I know does damage is of course the Emerald Wave. Now in moving on to the second and final wave of this fight, I know that this would be a pretty brief look at him. So what I'm going to do is level him up to 2, and then we'll check him out in one more encounter with 2 abilities instead of 1. I will be honest though, what I really look forward to is unlocking his level 6, but I'll do that very soon, and also before the end of the week I'll have some level 9 PvP footage. I definitely have a solid week of videos planned, but I don't know when Season 2 Chapter 8's coming out. I actually hope that that doesn't happen until after next week. Next week I'm going to be on family vacation, but I still will post videos. They just might not be every day. I hope that's alright with everyone, but I will do my absolute best. Then when I return, I'll have as many videos as I can put out. Hopefully with Season 2 Chapter 8 released as well. March really should be an overall great month. Alright, so that Disintegration Beam left the assassin barely alive. So we'll finish him off, then I'm going to get Destroyer to level 2, and we'll be right back. Jumping ahead slightly in time, we now have the Crush ability unlocked. And right away I'm going to use an item, the Chrono Accelerator, to give Destroyer 2 immediate turns. This is a pretty valuable item, but I do have 104 saved up, so I think we can use 1. Now with Destroyer we can fire his Disintegration Beam, and use that brand new ability Crush. Crush actually has Incapacitation and Shield Breaker, so that is awesome, especially against Invisible Woman teams. Next, the bottom enemy hits my agent, and we know that's going to trigger our Mercurial. So he's instantly knocked out, and the gunman is incapacitated. So far so good. And I don't really know what I'm doing with Enchantress, I'm just going through her abilities with no regard. But ultimately we're going to knock out the gunman with her Emerald Wave. Oh, and you know what, I just thought of something. I should team up Enchantress and Modern Rogue, and then have some kind of team name like the Ladies in Green, or the Jade something. Let me know if you have an idea for that team name. If I end up going with it, I'll give you a shout out in the video. So you also may want to leave your agent name or nickname in the comment as well. As for this fight, we are about to wrap things up, and I do think that Destroyer is actually going to get the final hit. It won't be a finishing blow, but the dots will take care of that. That also means we're at the end of this video. As for the Destroyer, I'll definitely have another video of him very soon. Just make sure you stay tuned. Lastly, thank you all for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, good luck and take care.